Our mics are hot.
You're hot.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Choose Your Own Adventure Movie Night. I'm gonna put a little something. Something sounds a little bit better than this. A little something spooky. Welcome everybody to Friday night, and this isn't doing it either. You know, you get everything set up, and you think it's all good, and then your music fails you.
It happens.
It does happen. Give me 1 second here.
He's trying. He really is.
I really am trying. I should have done a better job with the music. There we go. We'll go with this. Anyway, yeah, this works. Anyway, welcome to Ravenlore After Dark. Choose Your Own Adventure Movie Night. I'm Jason, and you all remember my brother Sean. Sean, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
No, he's so polite. I love Sean. Tonight we're hosting a little pre-movie Choose Your Own Adventure thing where we're gonna decide. Well, Sean's gonna decide, and you guys, if you want to help, are gonna decide what movie we're gonna watch on the Discord after this. So we like to do this bi-monthly, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, bi-monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to host movie night over on the Discord, and you know, we like to get on and talk to you guys about it beforehand. So tonight we got 4 choices. Sean, do you want to tell them what one of those choices is?
Let's go with In the Mouth of Madness.
That's right, Sean. Our first choice is In the Mouth of Madness, a film Lovecraftian in nature,
Very.
but
John Carpenter all the way.
100% Carpenter. Woo woo, Nick, good to see you. Nick is here. Nick is a valued member of the Discord. Nick is he's been around for a long time. Thank you, Nick, for showing up. And he is going to be watching. I love this song. And he's going to be watching a movie with us over on the Discord. So he's voted already for In the Mouth of Madness. But also, our second, I got to get through the list. Our second one is Conan the Barbarian. And we're talking Arnold. Right.
Not Momoa.
Not Momoa.
Classic.
I mean, no, there's nothing wrong with Momoa, I mean, I guess. I don't know. Have you seen the one with Momoa?
I saw it once, and I really don't remember anything about it.
Yeah.
It was that memorable and left that good of an impression on me.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
You want to come in? Say hi?
Say hi.
No, I was just wondering if you had a pair of headphones I could use.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
You don't.
Yeah, no, I got him right here. Sorry, my son's asking for a set of headphones. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gideon, say hi to everybody. And
Say hi.
He's out.
Hi.
Hi. He said hi. Nick says he wasn't a huge fan of the new one, so he has mad respect for respect. What is that?
Mad respect.
He's mad respect.
He's a wild and crazy guy.
It's in a weird spot. I can't, because of the heart, I can't see what Nick has to say. Anyway, Nick, I agree with you. I have mad respect too. So, so that's 2. That's In the Mouth. We run a tight ship around here on a Friday.
Super
That's a tight ship. Yo, Cap, what's up, baby? Cap's voting for Conan. Now, the way you guys will be able to vote will be to help Sean. I guess let's get through the movies first. The third movie, we can watch would be The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Have you seen that?
I have. Very good movie.
Is
Very dark, so we might have to turn the brightness up on the monitor, but very good movie.
I haven't seen it yet, so I think that's the only. Well, no, the next movie on our list is also one that I haven't seen. It's Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Oh, another fantastic.
It's a mind effer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very much so. If you sit there and try to make too much sense of it, you'll probably go insane.
Oh, nice. We'll all go insane together. Now, there was one movie that I left off the list that I was going to be put on. that if somebody sends me like $10 somehow, we'll put it back on. And that's Tales of the Fixer. Tales of the Fixer.
Dangerous Deception.
Dangerous Deception. That was the movie that yours truly was in. I was going to put that in the rotation, but I think that we'll save that for a special night. It was one of the movies I was in. Keep it up, we'll play Los Locos.
Oh, snap.
So anyway, those are the 4 movies. In the Mouth of Madness, Conan the Barbarian, Last Voyage of the Demeter. There's a cough button, son. There isn't, actually.
Damn it.
There might be. I don't know. Who runs this thing? Last Voyage of the Demeter
Don't know.
and Beyond the Black Rainbow. Okay, now what we're going to do, though, because we can't just make this simple where everybody picks, right?
Correct.
Right. And we can't make it simple for you. So, because it's
Nothing
choose
ever
your...
is.
Nothing simple. Not when it comes to me.
Or life.
Mhm.
Or
A stream brought to you by Beyond the Modelo Rainbow. Yeah. So, all right. So what we're gonna do is we have a stack here of Choose Your Own Adventure books. Classic Choose Your Own Adventure
and an Arthur C. Clarke.
and an Arthur C. Clarke. Don't. Yeah.
We probably shouldn't try
not-
to read that one.
Yeah. We're not gonna put the Arthur C. Clarke book in there. Who was Arthur
Oh,
C.
it's
Clarke?
another one.
Yeah. Oh, I honestly though that book is one of my favorite books. I love the Tales from the White Heart with Arthur C. Clarke. It's a collection of science fiction short stories. Ooh, chef's kiss. But anyway, we now have a stack of Choose Your Own Adventure books. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let Sean pick the book, the Choose Your Own Adventure book. We're gonna run him through the Choose Your Own Adventure book, and based on how he dies or how he lives, that's gonna determine what movie we watch. So, the way you guys can steer him is to help him make decisions. Now, how do you know what decisions lead to what movies? Now, I know
question.
it is a good question,
Because
right?
I have no idea.
You're right, you don't, and I'm going to tell you. So, the way that you know yeah. So that's how you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And since you guys got all that, I know it was a little
Makes
long-winded.
perfect sense now.
Perfect sense.
Yes.
Okay. So, now, so what we'll do, Sean, we're gonna. Cap said, "I hate DMs." All right. So let's read. So, we're gonna break these down into brackets of 4. Okay.
Okay.
So I got that stack of 4 books.
Okay.
This stack of 4 books.
It's
And
two.
we'll talk about that is 2 stacks. Keep your heart 3 stacks. So this is okay. They're uneven.
So 4, 4, 4,
Yep.
and 3.
4, 4, 4, 4. Nick wants us to fight for the movie.
Oh, okay.
All right. So pick one out of these 4 books. The Antimatter Formula. The Antimatter Formula. Journey to the Year 3000. Forest of Fear and The Castle of No Return. Pick one of those books.
Ooh, Castle.
Castle of No Return. The rest 3 go onto the floor. Castle
right.
of No Return. Okay, so you pick one of these 4.
Okay.
Worst Day of My Life, Hurricane, The First Olympics, or Track of the Bear.
Worst day of my life.
Worst Day of My Life. All right, that goes over here with Castle No Return. See how this is working? Anybody who knows what a bracket is should know this.
Oh.
Oh, Race Forever, Secret of the Ninja, Inside UFO 5440, and Grave Robbers. You picked Inside UFO
I
5440.
was going to say, it was a tough one between that and Ninja.
Yeah, what? But you know,
I guess we will go with UFO.
Yes, you did. UFO 5440.
Okay.
It was like that was a shoe-in. All right, I think we're coming up on the same situation. We've got Case of the Silk King, Hyperspace, and Terror Island. I'll give you a second to make the right decision. And why was it Hyperspace?
I'm going to go with Hyperspace.
That's so good. Such a good idea. He picked Hyperspace.
Because I like Star Trek.
All right. The rest of this are going back there. Don't let me push off and run over my collection of classic choose your own adventure books.
It's a lot of money tied up there.
I know. Oh yeah, Nick read all those as a kid. Me too. All right, so we're down to the final four. All right, I'm really gonna let you pick here. This is me not interfering because 3 out of 4 of these are 3 out of 4 of my favorite books. So we can only go wrong if you choose wrong. So
I've chosen wisely.
you chosen wisely. All right, so we have The Castle of No Return. Don't pick yet. I'm going to read you the synopsis this time.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we got The Castle of No Return, The Worst Day of Your Life, Inside UFO 5440, and Hyperspace. So give me one.
Not Hypercube.
Not
Hyperspace.
Hypercube.
Okay.
Hyperspace. Okay, sorry. Excuse me 1 second. I love this song, but it's starting to grate on me, so I can't imagine what it's doing to you guys out there. Dum dum dum
Dum,
dum. All right, here we go.
dun, 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 dun. Ah.
Yeah, this is nice. This is good. Okay, so, all right. Is there one that you want to hear first, or is it dealer's choice? And you guys out there, just out of
Dealer's
these
choice.
4, let me know in the comments which one of these 4 would you go with. All right, so what we're gonna let Sean. Which one do you want me to read first?
Hyperspace.
Hyperspace. Okay. All right. Here's
What
the
is the
synopsis for
synopsis?
Hyperspace. So here's the back cover. Okay. And
Shiny.
here's the front cover, Hyperspace. Okay. So you are about to discover what lies beyond the universe. Your new neighbor, Professor Zinka, is a brilliant scientist who is exploring the mysteries of hyperspace. One day, he invites you to his secret laboratory to show you his most daring invention, the hypolaser. Before you can stop him, he pulls the red lever and vanishes into another dimension. What should you do? If you decide to pull the red lever, turn to page 26. If you decide to pull the green lever and try to bring the professor back, turn to page 33. Be careful. If you enter this strange new universe, you might meet your own double, or become the ruler of an alien race, or even be turned into a bat. Well, not bad, right? Yeah, okay, so that was Hyperspace. All right, which one do you want to hear next? I promise to ease up on the theatrics.
Worst day of my life.
Worst day of my life. Okay. For
Sorry.
me, it was Tuesday. All right. Can your bad luck get even worse? You're headed for your worst vacation ever, while the rest of your family is vacationing in Hawaii. You have to work at your Uncle Norbert's pig farm, raising money to replace the roof you accidentally destroyed with your gunpowder rocket. You naughty boy.
Pig farm in Hawaii.
Yep.
Okay.
Hawaiian
Gotcha.
pig farm
Gotcha.
and gunpowder rockets. Here we go. Suddenly, the bus you are on sputters to a halt, and it's 6 miles away from the farm. You're not hungry. No, you are hungry. Sorry. You're hot, hungry, and tired and thirsty. And big dark clouds are building up over the horizon. It'll take hours before a tow truck arrives and gets you going again. If you decide to get off the bus and walk, turn to page 60. If you decide to get on and get some sleep and wait for the tow truck, turn to page 100. But be careful, this bad day could get worse. You might get caught in the middle of a terrible storm, sucked up into a tornado, or you may finally make it to your uncle's pig farm, where your adventure may really begin.
Tornado.
Tornado. Did I say tornado?
No.
Okay.
I did.
All right. So that's the worst
You
day of your
spoke
life.
eloquently, sir.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. Castle of No Return or Inside UFO 5440.
Let's go castle.
Castle of No Return. All right, now this one, this is a bit of a ringer. Now you'll notice when I show you this book, it's actually a Which Way book.
Oh.
It's not
Choose
quite
your
Choose Your Own
own.
Adventures.
Oh.
It's a Which Way. Excuse me, man. But you know, Which Way, Choose Your Own Adventure. 6 of 1. All right.
8 of the other.
Here we go. One night, all the televisions in town are disrupted by a mysterious electrical wave. coming out of the woods behind your house. I blew that. Can I do that? Can I start that over?
Sure.
Okay, sorry.
Once.
That was bad. I'm sorry. Well, see, it's weird because they've got it here and then it actually continues the sentence down here in different typeface.
Oh.
So this actually continue like if you don't know that, it's just weird.
That's why they're the dollar store version of Choose Your Own Adventure.
Which way? Any which way. That's how. All right. One night, all the televisions in towns are disrupted by mysterious electrical waves coming from the woods behind your house. You go to investigate when suddenly you come upon a castle with a moat, turrets, and high impenetrable walls that hide monsters, a mad scientist, and dark, secret dungeons.
Bet that wasn't there yesterday.
Right? Like, who's hiding a castle behind your house?
Ravenloft.
Well, that's true. He plugs the setting. I'm over here like, who would do that? And let me get reset. Hang on. And should you choose too perilous a path? Oh, wait a minute. No, I missed a whole paragraph. But what happens only you can predict because you must create your own fun-filled or terror-filled adventures. And should you choose too perilous a path, all is not lost. Just turn back to the beginning and start a whole new adventure and experience different fantastic endings.
Now, we're only going to go through each adventure, not even each of them, but the one that we choose once.
Yeah, we're only...
Okay.
Yeah, this is probably longer than the actual read. Because we're just going to go through it once. And
Okay.
you're going to die, and then we're going to go through the process that I so
Why are
eloquently
you so
explained.
intent on me dying?
Most of the time in these books, you just end up dying.
I should end up in a pit
No one is
with
recording.
a giant snake.
All right, so this is the last one. Inside UFO 5440.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Let me get here. No, we just listened to that. Here we go. Here's my I love this song. Bonjour. Actually, this doesn't fit at all.
Oui,
We're
oui.
just gonna, all right, we're just gonna read it anyway. Inside UFO 5440. Captured by a UFO? Can you escape? You are aboard a supersonic jet high above the Atlantic. Suddenly, a huge gleaming white cylinder shoots out of the clouds. The next thing you know, you are inside the galactic ship Rama, captured by the all-powerful UTY Masters. How do you escape? If you pretend to cooperate with these ruthless beings, turn to page 82. If you try to sabotage the UTY computers, turn to page 108. Be careful. One choice might lead you back to Earth, but another might pull you out into orbit forever. What happens all depends on the choices you make. And the best part is that you can keep reading and reading until you've had many fantastic adventures. Yeah, so I mean, they're not, like, I love this book, but I was reading it and I was like, I'm not impressed by the synopsis. Huh. I don't know. I guess because, like, I knew the book was really good.
It
All right.
sounded like it had a much better premise.
Yeah.
Than the supersonic jet, but
Yeah. But anyway, so which one do you want to run through? What do you think?
tough.
All right, out there in chat, out of those books.
Hey, chat.
Hey, chat. Hey,
What
chat.
do you think, Chat?
Hey, you chat. All right, guys. What do you think? I'll give you a second in chat. See, I know which one I would vote for, and only because I know some of these books. But all right. So, all right. What do you think? Now, keep in mind, he's gonna run through. We're gonna run him through, and depending on what happens in the story, is gonna decide what movie we're watching.
I'm really thinking hyperspace.
Hyperspace.
Yes.
All right. We're gonna read Hyperspace. Give me a second here. Ooh, excuse me.
I am going to apologize.
For
right
what?
up until we started doing the feed, I had no issues with my lungs today. Now I'm coughing.
Oh, you coughing now?
Yes.
No, you're fine. Let's see.
And my chair is squeaking.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna put Put a little something on that I don't have to attend to. There we go. All right.
There you go.
Yep.
Just a little background.
Just a little bit.
But we need to be able to hear all the words.
All right. So, hyperspace. Now, this is going to
Let me
determine...
relax for a minute.
Yeah, relax. Just take it easy. So we got through the hard part. You know, we got through the hard part. We got through deciding what we're going to watch. Listen to. Okay. Nick said he had a vote, and look how that turned out. Well, it's... In the Mouth of Madness is still a possibility. But we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so, Sean.
Okay.
Hyperspace. Warning. Hyperspace is a choose-your-own-adventure book. Do not read it through from beginning to end. Instead, start at page 1 and read until you come across your first choice. The adventure you have will be the result of the decisions you make. After you make your choice, follow the instructions and see what happens next. You want to read the special note to the reader?
Sure.
It's a groove. I like this. Hyperspace is a different Hyperspace is different even from other choose-your-own-adventure books. Your journey will not take you just to the stars or other galaxies, but to other universes and other realities. Not only will you face terrible dangers, even the laws of science may change before your eyes. What seems to be real may only be a story, and what seems to be a story may be real. Oh, that's right. That's that turn of phrase. That's Jungian.
Damn.
I know, right? That was wonderful.
Carl. Young
Carl,
giant.
get back on the porch, Carl.
Damn it, Coral.
Damn it, Coral. Yeah. In hyperspace, anything can happen. Anything. Good wishes and good luck. Edward Packard. All right. Oh my goodness, there's another special warning.
Oh.
You see, this is what happens when you're dealing with hyperspace. All right, special warning. Many scientists think that they have some kind of idea of the size of the universe, how long ago it came into existence, and when it might end. But no one can say whether ours is the only universe, or whether there are an infinite number of universes. If there is an infinite number, then some of them may be very much like our own. Professor Carl Zinka has devoted his life to finding out whether other universes exist outside of our own time and space. You are about to be drawn into a quest. To do so, you will have to enter hyperspace. Hyperspace is so strange that it almost cannot be described with words. Some people believe that hyperspace is four-dimensional space. It may be even stronger than that. He picked it, people, not me. It's a word salad. Who starts these? Look at this block of text. Sorry, I broke the immersion. Sorry.
Now I'm out of it. You're gonna have to start over.
I know. I'm not starting. I'll just go back to it. Hyperspace is so strange that it's almost cannot. Hyperspace is so strange that it almost cannot be described in words. Some people believe that hyperspace is four-dimensional space. It may be even stranger than that. It may involve a world of 5 or 6 or even more dimensions. Certainly the laws of science may be different there. This makes it possible to travel to another universe in an instant. One thing seems certain. Sorry. Hyperspace is the only means by which we could reach another universe, or something in another universe could reach us. What is it like to be in hyperspace? There are many possibilities, more than we can imagine. To get an idea of what it might be like, imagine that you are an ant, that you have spent your entire life inside of a large balloon. Inside of that balloon is your entire universe. Suddenly the balloon bursts. At that moment, you've entered hyperspace. Are you ready to begin your adventure? I hope so.
I am. I'm ready.
Because it's about to begin. Oh my god. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna pep up the reading here a little bit. Ever since Professor Zinka moved into your neighborhood, you've been waiting to meet him. You've seen him a few times out for a stroll, putting on his white clay pipe, with a strange-looking man with a few stringy hairs on his head and a gray-cut beard in the shape of a triangle. People say he's a mathematical genius. You wonder what he does all day. One afternoon, you have a chance to find out. You happen to be passing by his house. He's returning from a walk. "Come in, I'm glad to have met you," he says. When you introduce yourself, "Oh, I've been so busy I haven't had time to call on my neighbors." Shaking hands, you say, "I'm glad to meet you, Professor. I'm curious about your work." The professor smiles. "My work is not easy to describe. Only a few people can understand it. But wait, I'll be right back." The professor hurries into another room, almost tripping over his calico cat. A moment later, he reappears with a book. There's a twinkle in his eye as he hands it to you. "Even if you don't understand higher mathematics, I think you'll find this interesting. Would you like to borrow it?" You glance at the cover of the book. The title is Hyperspace. Here's our first choice, people. If you take the book, thank him, and leave, turn to page 3. If you stay and talk some more, turn to page 6. What do you think?
Let's go to page 6.
So you're going to stay and talk?
Yes.
You're going to stay and talk. All right. All right. Anybody in the chat, if you agree with Sean's decision to stay in... Wait,
I can tell you, I feel like if I just took the book and left, the house will explode when I leave, and the game will be over. The adventure will be over.
All right. Well, okay. So you're staying and talking some more, right?
Yes.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to stay and talk some more. So I'm going to page 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. "Thanks for lending me the book," you tell the professor. "But could you just tell me a bit more about what you do?" The professor smiles. "I'll show you to my laboratory, but don't expect to understand much." He leads you through a dark, musty library. The walls are lined with bookcases that reach to the ceiling. More books are stacked in huge piles on the floor. The professor opens up another door,
It's a lot of
and
books.
there's a lot of books. And you follow him into a small room with perfectly round walls. The entire roof is a transparent dome. In the center of the room, resting on a pedestal, is a stainless steel globe about the size of a basketball. Just below it is a panel on which is mounted a red lever and a green lever. Okay,
Red lever. Green.
what's this? Thank you. We got snacks.
You requested that.
I did?
Yes, you did.
What I asked for?
Peanut butter snacks.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I did ask for that. Thank you, Noah. Peanut butter. That was yeah, candy cakes. Peanut butter candy cakes. Yes. Sorry. The professor opens up another door. You follow him into a small room with perfectly round walls. The entire roof is a transparent dome. In the center of the room, resting on a pedestal, is a stainless steel globe about the size of a basketball. Just below it is a panel on which are mounted a red lever and a green lever. Computer consoles and rows of steel cables faced with electronic displays, screens, and such line the walls. "What is that?" you ask, pointing to the globe. Turn to page 15. What is that?
What is that?
All right. This is the hyperlaser, a device capable of focusing light photons into a geometric point. Professor Zinka stares at you intently. Do you know how small a geometric point is?
No.
Like the point where two sides of a triangle meet? Very small, I guess, Professor. I should
Very
probably read
small.
that. Yeah, you read that part. Here we go. Not just very small, said the professor. His eyes shine with excitement. Infinitely small. Think about this. 4 pages in, I get the professor's voice. Think about this. If you could focus a light on an infinitely small point, its brightness at that point would be infinite. That sounds like googly glop. When I was a kid, that was profound.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and you say,
What would happen then?
very good, Johnny. You would penetrate hyperspace. You
said
might puncture a
penetrate?
hole in a skin that separates us from another universe.
Then what?
The professor
I'm
shakes
sorry,
his
I
head.
can't read in
No,
this
you're
light.
fine.
And I don't have my glasses on. I apologize.
All right. Oh, let's see. Where are we at here? Then what? That's right. You said then what? The professor shakes his head. I don't know, but a hyperlaser is designed to answer that question. It's been ready for over a month. but I haven't had the courage to turn it on yet. I'm not entirely sure what will happen.
Gee, Professor. Do you think you'll ever try it?
Next time, I think I'm gonna. Oh no, this was working out fine actually.
That's
All
good.
right. The professor points at his unlit pipe at you. He points his unlit pipe at you. Sonny boy, yeah.
Don't threaten me.
Eat this pipe. My whole life's work has been devoted to this. It would be unthinkable to turn back now. Still, I must confess, I feel as if I'm about to jump off a cliff. Did you suggest that he turns back? I think
No?
I didn't. No, I didn't think he. I didn't. Yeah, I think he really went overboard there. All right. Here's another decision. All right.
Okay.
If you urge Professor Zinka to activate hyperspace, the hyperlaser, press 8. See, I knew this was going to be over quick. If you advise him not to risk it, turn to page 9. Now, you out there in the chat land, do you think page 8 or page 9? I'll only give you guys a second. Risk it. I mean, I'm voting to activate it.
I'm voting to activate it
All
like
right, I'm gonna
risk it like a brisket.
put 8 in the chat if you want Sean to activate it, and put 9 if you think he should not risk it. Oh, I'm stuffy.
I don't know what that's from.
No, it's thank you all for coming out and watching our pre-movie night Choose Your Own Adventure stream with my brother Sean and
I
me.
hope I'm not blowing your eardrums out with my coughing.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, Nick's going for 8 too. Nick says, Cap says 9.
He's
Read
bowing
the
to the
room,
peer
Cap.
pressure.
Read the room. All right, no, actually, I'm gonna do the thumb trick in here. All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna give like 10 more seconds for anybody else out there to answer,
Okay.
and then if not, we're gonna encourage him to turn on the hyperlaser, or you're gonna encourage him.
Gee, Professor, I think you should turn it on.
Dude, this is offensive, Mike. Oh, Cap. Oh, Cap said he just made it back. Let me explain. Hang on, Cap. I feel like I need to adjust. There we go. That's better. I have a habit of eating the mic. You guys are so lovely out there for dealing with that. There we go. Okay. I have a habit of getting up on it, so I really need to turn the volume down. All right. So, Cap, what you're voting on is Sean is deciding whether he is going to encourage Professor Zinka to activate the hyperlaser, or if he's going to advise him not to risk it. So, he is actually going to activate it. So, we're going to turn to page 8, right? Yep. Page 8.
They're the real big numbers on the top.
I'm a smart feller. All right, page 8.
Is this my line?
Yeah, that's your line. Top line. Cameron, that book's like 30 years old.
Science must go on, Professor.
The professor gravely lays his hand on your shoulder. You have courage, and you've given me courage. I must act before I change my mind. You start to worry about what might happen if something goes wrong, but it's already too late. The professor pushes down the red lever. You feel an electric charge in the air. The professor's face freezes in the beginning of a smile. You can't move a muscle. A loud, pulsating hum is coming from the steel globe.
The steel.
The steel globe.
It's the steel globe.
A loud, pulsating hum is coming from the steel globe. It rises in a pitch until your ears are assailed by an electronic chord of incredible magnitude.
I'm picturing the resonator from From Beyond, Miskatonic. Yes.
Something like that. Yeah. The professor dives to the floor. You try to do the same, but it's no use. You might as well be encased in ice. An instant later, you black out. Turn to page 20.
Oh,
20.
I bet I died.
I think this might be it. I really do. No? Okay. Uh-oh.
Wait, who the hell's that?
I know, right? Look, for this... He's got a twin. Spoiler alert. All right. Slowly, you come to. All is calm, and you can move about freely. You look dazedly around the room. Like you, the professor is lying on the floor. He is unconscious, but still breathing. Both of you must have been knocked out. Now that the danger is past, though, you regret not actually reaching hyperspace. You read the part. This one. It's just one. Yeah.
Oh. Where did you come from?
Uh-oh. The voice behind you sounds strangely like your own. Turning, you're astonished to see someone who looks exactly like you. Where did you come from?
Where did you come from?
It worked! It did! I did it! The professor leaps to his feet.
What do you mean?
You crossed into another universe. Or, he points to your double, you have. How could that be? It looks like our universe, except for this kid who looks exactly like you. It's not surprising. Sorry. The professor is flushed with excitement. It's as if I predicted there is an infinite number of universes, then there must be some that correspond almost exactly to our own, even in such details as having a professor like me and a kid like you. This phenomenon would occur even in a parallel universe. That one? We are beating the brakes off this
Then
book.
where is the other professor?
Thank you. Ask the other you. Turn to page 11. Check to see if he has a mustache.
Goatee.
Alright.
Goatee.
Goatee. All right. I said page what? 11?
11.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Page 11. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to our one and only, first and probably only ever Choose Your Own Adventure
Unless
movie
we
night.
really work this out better.
Yeah, this is clunky. But that's okay. Thank you for being here for this. We like trying new things.
We
you
could
know?
read faster.
I don't want to. It's like an immersion thing. I can't speed read it. You know, it's just okay. So page 11. Obviously, says the professor, he didn't make it. He pauses for a moment. Unless it was I who didn't make it, and we're still here, and it's one of you who came through the other universe.
I think we're in hell.
So how can we tell?
So how can we tell which of us is from the other universe?
I think maybe next time we need 2 copies of the book.
I think that might help.
That might help. Okay. The professor pulls at his triangular bead. Oh, you should go outside and look around for differences. He's German now.
Yeah.
To one of you, the things will look exactly the same. The other will notice some things are different. Because it's unlikely that the 2 universes are exactly the same.
Do you want to come with me?
It's high entertainment, folks. Come over and join the Discord. I'm gonna leave a thing in there. We're gonna watch a movie after this. That's gonna be
We
gonna be a
really
lot
are.
of fun. It is, and we're right now deciding what movie we're gonna
At
watch.
some point.
Yeah, as soon as this is over. I remember dying a lot quicker. You're confused. Is this really happening? Is the professor playing a trick on you?
It's the land of make-believe.
Maybe he's hypnotized you. All right, Sean. New decision time. All right.
Okay.
If you decide to go exploring with the other you, turn to page 56. If you decide that you're in another universe and that you should reactivate the hyperlaser and try to get back to your own universe, turn to page 5. If you decide that you are still in your own universe,
3 choices.
yeah, this is a throuple. Yeah.
This is a kerfuffle.
If you decide that you are in your own universe and that you'll have to just walk out and go home, turn to page 24. All right, I think we're in the mess now.
Yeah. What do you think, Chad?
Whew. All right, so we got go exploring with the other you, page 56. Decide you're in another universe. You're just gonna like flip the hyperlaser back on and skedaddle back to your own universe. That's 5. And if you decide you're in your own universe and you're just going to walk home, we go to page 24. So 56, 5, or 24. What do you think? Cap, Nick,
Yep.
what do you guys think? Because I vote for
I'm voting for 5.
go exploring. Nick says go exploring. Let's see. I'm sure it'll be fine. Nah, it'll be
I'm
fine.
gonna flip that switch.
All right, flip the switch.
Flip it. I'm going home, pro.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna note that because in my sequence of determining what movie to watch, we just had a pivotal moment right there. So, a member of chat voted for something and you went against it, so that goes down on my sheet, which goes a long way to determining.
It also goes on my permanent record.
I hope you know this is going on your permanent record. Okay. All right. So you have decided that you are in another universe and you're going to reactivate the hyperlaser and go back to your own
Yes.
universe. We're turning to page 5. All right. I don't want there to be two of me, you say. I'm just going to read it for
That's fine.
speed. Okay.
Brevity.
Yeah. I don't want there to be two of me, you say. I just want to go back to my own universe. Your hand comes down on the red lever. The professor shouts, "No! He's not set!" You remember nothing after that. All you know is now you are lying in a hospital bed with a nurse and a doctor standing nearby. You wiggle your arms and legs, except for a dull headache. You feel okay. It looks as if you made it. But the doctor appears grave. You try to smile. Where am I? What day is it? You want to ask what universe you're in, but you don't want to sound crazy. We know all about you, the doctor says. It's Shatner. You want to know whether you reached your own universe. Yes, but how do you know? Turn to page 27. That decision was made for you.
Oh. Yeah, thanks,
man.
book.
Wheat. It's wheat. It's wheat. It's literally like puffing my face up.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. The doctor stops you with an upraised hand. You've traveled through hyperspace, but your trip was incomplete. You did not reach your real universe, but an imaginary one. What do you mean? The nurse gently takes your hands. Oh, shucks. Uh-oh. Sean, we're getting into it now. The nurse gently takes your hand. I know it's hard to accept, but the problem is that you're not real now. You're only imaginary, the doctor adds, like a character in a book or a figure in a painting. In your case, you're only a real person in a dream, like the nurse and me. Me, too. We're only existing in a dream. You feel stunned. The idea seems even stranger than passing into another universe. Is the doctor playing a cruel joke on you? Certainly no real doctor would do that, and at least not in your universe. A chill sweeps over you. Turn to page 31. Oh, Sean. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you mean that when the person having the dream wakes up, I'll die, you ask? Well, I wouldn't put it that way, answers the doctor. After all, if you're only imaginary, there's no way you can die because you aren't really you, and you aren't really alive.
My
The doctor
brain hurts.
I know, right? This is hyperspace. A choose your own adventure book written for like 7-year-olds. No wonder I turned out like I did. You're not really you. That's not a problem for a developing mind.
This is all in your head.
It's all in your head. Hey, wait a minute. After all, doctor, can't we postpone the operation? The words come from an elderly man lying in the bed next to yours. The doctor bends over him. I'm not afraid, Mr. Gravely. The nurse leans towards you and says, that man in the bed, he's the one having the dream. We only exist in his dream. It's a nightmare. In fact, he's dreaming all about that fact that he's about to have a serious operation. You watch helplessly as the doctor listens to the old man's heartbeat through his stethoscope. It's time to take him to the operating room, the doctor says. Nick says, I'm going full Shatner. You don't understand. Oh, where was I? At that moment, an orderly enters the room. He wheels Mr. Gravely's bed towards the door. Suddenly, you realize that when Mr. Gravely leaves the room, he'll probably stop dreaming about you. Then, you won't even exist in his dream, much less in real life. All because you had to push that lever. All right, we're at another crossroads.
Oh.
All right, so I think we're getting close to the end here, and I've gotten 2 movies crossed off the list. So we're getting close to figuring out what movie we're watching here. So, all right, so
Can I just go sit in the corner rocking? It's not real.
that
It's
is not
real.
that is not an option.
All in my head.
That's unfortunately not an option. But what is
Okay.
if you try to follow Mr. Gravely as to make sure you still be alive in his dream, and still you'll be in his dream. Turn to page 89. If you feel like it's hopeless to do anything, and you might as well lie back down and accept your fate, like a good little nihilist, turn to page 59. It's all useless. Bring on oblivion.
Next week, we're all gonna die.
All right. Do you choose the sweet, sweet release of death, or do you chase the glimmer of hope that this old man's gonna keep dreaming you into existence?
Pretty nihilistic in my own life, so I'm gonna have to go with the nihilism.
Denialism. All right. So
Nihilism.
so here's another pivotal moment for our picking of the movie. Sean has chosen nihilism. What do you in the chat say? If you go nihilism and just end it all, type 59. If you want him to keep hope alive, put 89 in the chat.
It might
So,
not end at all.
I don't know. This is going real dark, going real grim.
Very.
I love it. This
Yes.
is awesome. You know, I would let my kids read this if
They'd understand it.
they'd like to read, but also if it wasn't a 30-some-year-old book that's just, I can feel the spine
Spine falling
crumbling
apart, yeah.
as we do this. Like, it's crazy. But I'm
They do
doing
have-
this for you.
PDF versions of all these too.
It's
It's not the
not-
same.
it's
You need that
not.
tactile
I
book
do.
feel,
And especially for
especially with those.
especially with these. So,
Yes.
all right. So, Sean, looks like everybody's agreed. So, you're going to go lay down like it's hopeless. 59. All right. Oh, well, that ending looks interesting. I don't even know what happened there. All right.
That wasn't page 59.
It wasn't? What page was it?
The one with the that you just saw
Yeah.
was not 59.
No, I know that
Yeah.
wasn't 59. I just No, this is 59, right?
Yes.
And that's the one you wanted to go to.
I don't have my glasses on. I can tell that's 59.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, here's some lady. It's okay, so here's a
Ooh, lady.
right. I think it's a lady. I mean, not sure. All right. This all seems like madness. It can't hardly matter what you do, so you lie back down in bed and try to relax. In that moment, the others leave. Now you're alone. Maybe you're only imaginary, as the doctor said, but you still seem to exist. Your problems aren't even over, though. Your problems ain't nowhere near over.
Great. Yeah.
Like, you thought you laid down and died.
Kinda
Your
like
problems
real
aren't
life.
over, though. You still don't know where you are. In fact, you don't even know which universe you're in. Maybe you should get up and do something. Maybe
606.
you should, like, you know what they just did? They're like, oh, so you want to be a nihilist? No, maybe you should get up and do something. Like, that is pretty much what they
You're
just
not
told you.
depressed. You just need to get out in the
You just need to-
sunlight.
You just need to get up and do something. You jump out of bed, grateful to still have all your clothes on. You walk briskly down the corridor. You head to the elevator. In a few minutes, you'll be out of this place. A woman is walking towards you from the nurse's station. Noticing you, she quickens her pace. Her arms are stretched towards you. She looks familiar, but you don't think you've actually met. You've only seen her in pictures. Perhaps it was a drawing book. I've been looking for you, the woman calls. I've heard you have been admitted to the hospital for observation. Her voice and manner are reassuring. You trust her instinctively, and besides, she is familiar. Like, I kind of may have seen you before somewhere. I trust you implicitly. I'm glad to see you, you say. Have we met before? She laughs. I think we have. If you're the person I think you are, Nira's my name. Dr. Nira Vivaldi. Turn to page 107.
Wow.
Man, this is convoluted. I thought you'd be dead by now, to be honest with
I
you.
thought so too.
Nero Vivaldi, I know who you are. You're a character in some book I've read. Third planet from Altair. Survival at sea. Underground kingdom. I'm the one, she replied. That's a fourth wall break. You know what that is? Those are other choose your own adventure books. It's like this was Deadpool before Deadpool.
Yeah.
Self-referential. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself over here. I'm the one, she replies. And now, of course, I'm a character in hyperspace. Like Professor Zinka, I've been working to develop a device that would penetrate hyperspace. At last, I succeeded. So it was only natural for me to be in this book. Man, this is deep.
It's too deep.
It's too deep. Too deep. Let me know out there if y'all are tracking this. Ooh. So yeah, so this lady is aware that she's a character in the book, and that you're a character in the book, just like Carl, just like Zinka.
Yeah.
All right, but we're not in a book. You say this is real. I really exist. You say nervously, and so do you. Turn to page 111. I know you're going crazy. Dr. Vivaldi smiles and shakes her head. I wish I could exist in reality. I think I could make quite a contribution to the world, if only I was a real girl. But unfortunately, that isn't my destiny.
I wish I was a real live.
I wish I was a real live girl. A real live professor. I'm a real doctor now. Sorry. Oh man, that's... Oh, sorry. Maybe so, you erupt grudgingly, but I am real, and I want to get out of this hospital, and maybe even out of this universe. Your tone is so angry that you are afraid Dr. Vivaldi may be offended. Instead, she just laughs and tells you you are only a fictional character. We are both in the same boat, both in the same
silly
book.
boy.
You stupid bitch.
You dumb
You
bastard.
dumb bastard. You are a piece of literature. Sorry.
I thought it was a schooner.
I thought it was a... We're both in the same schooner. All right. We're both in the same... Oh, sorry. I can understand that you are just a character, but how did this happen to me? It happened, she said. We all go through this change of life. Some when we're 12, some when we're 13. But it happened, she says gently, because you entered hyperspace where things are neither what they seem to be or even what we imagine that they would be. This book is like way deep. Way deep.
Especially for a kid's book.
Right? It's crazy. You feel so frustrated you could cry. Being a character in a book is no better than being a character in someone's dream. Page 115. You find a 9mm and decide to eat that bitch. All right, sorry. Sorry, I probably shouldn't say that. Trigger warning, I guess. Don't be sad, Dr. Vivaldi says. Come follow me. I've got something to show you. Dr. Vivaldi has always been a nice person in the books you've read, but now she seems to be acting very strangely. If anything, she's making your problems worse. Should you go with her or try to get out on your own? All right, so you're gonna break out, or you're gonna stay with her. What do you say? All right, Sean. Let's. So, chat. 74. If Sean should go with Dr. Vivaldi, and if Sean should not go with Dr. Vivaldi, and say no thanks, no thank you, no danka, put 75. So,
Nice.
are you thinking? What do you think? Should you go, or should you stay, or should you go?
Let's keep spiraling. Why ask for help when you can do it all yourself?
Right? All right, so all right, he says take the red pill, which I assume go with Dr. Vivaldi. And what'd you say? Said go with or no? You say
Spiraling down the darkness.
spiraling downward. Okay, so that's agreeing. All right, so agreed. So that's another movie. Okay, so all right, 74.
Oh
All right, we're almost through, folks. I promise. And you'll never have to do this again. All right. I don't. You know, this may be an exclusive. Nick, and Cap, you guys may be the only people ever to see this. I may pull this down.
Quite possibly.
All right, 74. All right, I'll go along, you say. But it's not much fun being a character in a book. You don't have control over things. Well, you're not as bad off as I am, says Dr. Vivaldi. I have to do what the author tells me. But you're the main character. At least you get to make a decision every page or two. Just the same, you reply, as you follow Dr. Vivaldi down the hospital. So meta. It's
fantastic.
I know. It's not as good as real life. I suppose not. But sometimes pretty good things happen in those books. Watch out, Dr. What?
What?
I suppose. But sometimes pretty good things happen in these books. Watch out! Dr. Vivaldi is pointing upwards. You gasp. Scores of gleaming, disc-shaped objects are filling the sky. They swoop towards you like a flock of monstrous birds. Here come the UFOs. Sorry. This is like a greatest hits of my childhood. Sorry. Turn to page 82. All right, 82.
Ooh,
This
the
movie.
birds are coming.
No, it's UFOs. Big old silver UFOs. All right. Turn to page 82. Okay. What
There's a
are
picture.
they?
There's a picture.
There's a good picture. Yep. There's Dr. Vivaldi in her little. Now the good doctor's in a UFO now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What are they? You look at Dr. Vivaldi for help, but her face is taut, her voice grim. Invaders from the Arcturus system. I never thought they'd get here so soon. Quick, into the space boat. It says space boat. She opens the door to an egg-shaped spherical astrocraft waiting nearby. You hadn't noticed it before. Where did that come from, you say? Dr. Vivaldi's face is impatient. The author provided it us so we have a quick chance to fight off the invaders. Quick, huh? Hurry, she cries. They're almost within range. You hesitate. It's so bizarre. Can hyperspace really change fact into fiction? Let's check with Jonathan Frakes. You hesitate. It's so bizarre. Can hyperspace boats really change fact into fiction? Twice? Dr. Vivaldi is already aboard the astrocraft. A steady electronic hum
Nope,
tells you
that
that
was a
she
lie.
has commenced the countdown. I have no choice, she shouts. Wait a minute. I have no choice, she shouts. But you do. And you've got to make a choice.
Do I?
What is going on here? All right, Sean. We got to be getting close to the end now, baby. If you board the astrocraft and prepare for takeoff, turn to page 110. If you decide that since this is just a book, it's not worth bothering to climb aboard, turn to page 90. Again, do we choose optimism or nihilism?
It's fake.
It's fake. It's
We
all
made
made
it
up. It's all made up. All right. So,
We've all had days like this, right?
this is an acid trip from hell. I love this book. All right. So, are you going to board the astrocraft or are you going to choose a path of nihilism once again? And
I'm gonna go
chat.
nihilistic myself. But
Aw.
let's see what chat.
All right,
has
let's
to
see
say.
what chat. Okay, chat. Okay, chat.
Don't steal my chair.
No, don't chat. All right, 110 or 98. I am so stuffy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So,
Just turn a fan on.
nihilism. I turned the thing. All right, so Nick picks nihilism. Let the darkness consume your flesh, he says. Yay! Let the darkness consume your flesh. Everybody join our Discord. Nick is, if I haven't bored the heck out of him, Nick is going to be joining us watching whatever movie that we've narrowed it down to. I actually know we're coming up on the last choice, and we're going to be watching that over on the Discord after this. So I'm actually probably should leave a. Oh, you can find the link it's in the description. The link to the Discord. Okay, so
Down
sorry.
below. Not this window here. Not the one over here. Or here. There?
Down there
Down
somewhere.
there.
In the I refuse.
that either.
I refuse to say doobly doo. Okay. So
Indubitably.
we're choosing nihilism. Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right.
Always.
If you decide that's okay, page 90. 90lism.
90ism.
90lism.
Hmm.
All right. Oh, I think this is it, girls.
Oh boy.
I really do.
Woohoo!
All right. I want to control my own life. You yell at Dr. Vivaldi.
I want to control my own life.
I don't want to do what some artist tells me to do. I understand, Dr. Vivaldi says, now in the body of a 60-year-old smoking man. I understand. Dr. Vivaldi waves at you as the door to the astrocraft slides shut. Shoo! A moment later, her craft is airborne. You stand watching, hoping that she will be able to outmaneuver the invaders. If Dr. Vivaldi is right, hyperspace has somehow reduced you to being a mere character in a book. What a dilemma. What can you do about it? In a flash, the answer comes, and you stop reading. That's it, folks. And that's it. Welcome. Thank you for watching the one and only
Hyperspace.
Choose Your Own Adventure prior to watching a movie night. Hang on, I'm all... There we go. That was Hyperspace. So, Sean, at the beginning, you had 4 choices: In the Mouth of Madness, Conan the Barbarian, Last Voyage of Demeter, and Beyond the Black Rainbow. Right. So, originally, one of your choices, the first movie that got knocked off the list was Last Voyage of the Demeter. Sorry, we will not be watching that. The second choice, when the chat picked for you and you didn't pick, anyway, it doesn't matter. That part's a secret. We lost Beyond the Black Rainbow, which left Conan the Barbarian and In the Mouth of Madness.
Okay.
So, unfortunately,
50-50.
yes, we're gonna debut our wide cam, and in the wide cam, you can take a look at the winner. And right there on the top there, where is it?
Won't be
Here
able
you
to read the chicken.
You won't be able to read anything. You won't be able to read it. But I'm going to tell you anyway. The winner is In the Mouth of Madness. That's right. that's double cam.
And
Sorry.
nihilism goes well
Yeah, nihilism.
with being in the mouth of
yes,
madness.
yes. The way that whole thing went.
Wow. I like it.
Yes.
Turned out well.
Yeah. So that's it. We're gonna be watching In the Mouth of Madness over on the Discord.
Check the link
And
below.
check out the link below.
Come
the link,
join us.
Yep, and come Oh, Nick was like, I thought that was.
me.
Nick said he thought that was movie night.
Oh.
No, we're
Oh.
actually gonna go watch. We're actually gonna go watch a movie now. So, we're gonna watch In the Mouth of Madness over on the Discord. Thank you, Sean. That was something.
That was fun.
That was
Thank
fun. It really was fun.
I
joke.
appreciate you, brother.
Do you read Sutter Kane? Do you read Sutter Kane? Sorry, I don't know if anybody's seen In the Mouth of Madness. It is a good flick. I do encourage you guys to come over.
It's very good.
Anyway, thank you all so much, Sean. That was fun, regardless of the jokes I made at our expense.
I had fun. Thank you.
I had fun too. That was a lot of fun. It was a little wordy, but that book was wild.
Very.
Yeah.
I didn't see it going anywhere near there.
Which one? It was a hyperspace. Yeah.
Yes.
I tossed it back there. No, it was one of my favorites growing up. I really did. I did love hyperspace growing up, but I didn't realize how, like, I don't know. It was
very
a lot.
heady.
It was very heady. It was. That was my love for fourth dimensional stuff. Anyway, thank you all so much. And I'll see you guys over on the Discord. And there's a lot of other stuff. I'm probably gonna delist this. If you see this next couple days, consider yourself lucky. If you have a link and you're watching it way in the future, and this is a link in this weird like live stream that nobody's listed here anymore, but I found it in this link. Then bully for you. Put in who put in nihilism, hooray, nihilism now in the comments section. I want to say like years from now when I put nihilism now on here because they found this weird live stream. But anyway, I'm delisting it. So anyway, thank you all so much. I really did have a good time. Sean, we'll see you over on the Discord.
See you
All
there.
right, in the game of life, may y'all always roll with advantage.
The link's below.
There you go. See you in the Discord. That was fun.